Hey guys, watch me turn you from a basic designer to a professional. Welcome to Sew with Anita, where I share tips that no one talks about that will elevate your sewing skills from a basic to a professional. So if you're just joining us for the first time, you're welcome. Hit on the like and subscribe button so you can get notified whenever I drop videos like this. In this video, I'll be teaching us how to cut and sew this beautiful scrunchy hairband that you see there that can be styled in many ways. So if you're interested in this kind of tutorial, hit on the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything, and let's get on with the tutorial. So for this, I'll be making use of my 1/2 inch width elastic band, and I'll be making use of about 10.5 inches. The length will be 10.5 inches, and then I'll get my 1 inch elastic band and I'll be making use of about 7 inches of that. Then I've gone ahead to cut out my first material, which is my doll face, and I'll be making use of about 4 inches wide, and I'll be making use of about 37 inches length, just like that. Then I'll get a larger piece of fabric and I'll be making use of 10 inches width, and the length will also be 37 inches, but you can make use of something a lot longer so that it can form a fuller scrunchie. After that, I'm going to get the fabric and I'm going to fold it into two at the wrong side, and I'm going to stitch it with 1/2 inch. I'm going to do the same thing with the lesser fabric, the smaller one, and I'm going to fold it into two at the wrong side, and I'm going to stitch it with 1/2 inch too. After stitching it, this is what I have. So I'm going to go ahead to pass my elastic rope through the smaller one. I'll be using my bigger elastic and I'm going to pass it through it like that. And then for the bigger piece, I've gone ahead to create a little channel of about 1 inch for my small elastic to pass through it. So what I did was that after folding it, I made it at the middle, and then I stitched down about 1/2 inch from that side that we folded. So do you see what I did? I stitched about 1/2 inch on both sides to create like a 1 inch channel so that it is big enough to allow my elastic to pass through it. So I'm going to pass my elastic through it like this, and this is what I have at the end. So I also did the same thing for the smaller piece. So do you see what it looks like? So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to join it together. So I'm going to place it right side facing each other, meaning that the side without the stitches, I'm going to place it facing the side without the stitches too, and I'm going to fold it like that. This is what I did, and I'm going to stitch it down. So just take note of what I'm doing. So this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side too. So this is what I have after stitching it down. Like I said initially, I also do the same thing for the other side. So I'm going to carefully turn it over like this. So do you see what it looks like? I'm going to turn it over, and it's going to give us a neat finishing. So this brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.